with that, hello, welcome everybody. Welcome back to our Touhou radio stream, Next Generation number 2. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And yeah, tonight we've got also, as always, we've got our lovely Yuka with us. And also we've got our special guest with us, which is Shinki tonight. And well, please, introduce yourself.
Well, hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. It is I, who happens to be Shinki. You'll see me in chat, don't worry.
All right, and lovely Yuka, please say a little bit of a hello for everyone.
Hello.
There she goes, and somehow we've got a little bit of a back sounding or something like a. I think I've got this feeling we've got a little bit of an echo. I don't know where it comes from. Actually, I don't mind it at all. Right now, even though it's getting a little bit of my nerve to hear myself. Well, whatever. Surprisingly, we've got already 10 viewers tonight, and yeah, what is happening tonight? We've got a little bit of a celebration to do first, as this channel actually just breached the 120 subscribers this week, and I want to say thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and it's going crazy. I think this will be one of the most awesome streams we ever had. We've got already all 11 viewers, a lot to talk about, a lot to play music for, and let's start off with some basic informations from Shinki. And well, Shinki, tell us a little bit about what you're actually doing Touhou related, and what your actually activities are.
Well, in terms of things Touhou related, as it was recently released over here in the West, a friend of mine had just recently got his hands on Touhou Scarlet Curiosity, which I hopefully will get to playing in the next couple of weeks.
I see.
And obviously I have been posting a lot recently on the page Shinki.
Yeah.
As for some of the activities, the hobbies that I personally do in my spare time, I happen to be a bit of a big gamer.
I see.
Large majority of MOBAs and things of the sort.
Oh.
And I happen to be an avid card game player.
I see. That's good to know. It's very interesting. I think we've got a lot of guys who are interested to get in from to get you better know, and also have a little bit of talking. That reminds me, guys, after the stream there will be a Discord chat room and conversation room for you set up. The link for it will be posted here later on. And hi, Racing Heart TV, where you can talk to each other, have a little bit of a conversation about stuff like Touhou, what you like about it, and get a little bit better known to each other. Also, if you have questions for Shinki, feel free to ask them in the chat function, as we have already 2 questions from the stream announcement on Facebook, which will be read later. But that would be the first thing. And also, we've got a lot of great music today to play, and we want to start off first with one of the song requests that Shinki brought with us. And actually, you brought us again 3 songs. One was one of them is Rumia's theme, Apparition Stalk the Night remix. And
As a matter of fact, it was.
Can you tell us a little bit about this one?
Well, it's actually kind of funny knowing that it was probably one of, if not the first remix that I actually heard.
Yeah.
That really got me to looking deeper and deeper into the entirety of the Touhou franchise.
Okay, I see.
And
yeah,
probably would be one of top 3 favorites all time.
Oh, I see. That's good to know. Well, that's quite interesting, as that means we've got already a listing. And Paru, thanks for your information, but I can't do anything further, I guess, on my microphone, as there's a little bit of a issue with that one. Sorry, you've got to deal with it this time, but I will try to end it and to improve this microphone quality next time. I gotta leave before the stream ends. Oh, I see. Well, before we get a little bit tangled up with words, we will continue now with a little bit of a song. As we said now, there is a song request made by Shinki, which is Rumia theme, Apparitions Stalk the Night remix. Quite an awesome one, as I can say by myself, and I hope you like it. Here we go, enjoy it. There we go. This was the first song request made by Shinki for this stream. And yeah, well, let's go and start with every kind of questions we can think about. And yeah, Shinki, actually, can you tell us a little bit about how you got into Touhou and how you got to know about the franchise and everything else, what happened around?
Well, I'm going to say it was back in about 2013, about 3 years ago. that a group of friends of mine that I still talk to every so often happened to have been playing a game that is 12.3. Was playing a bit of Hisoten Tensoku.
I see.
And they were like, hey, yo, you should totally play this with us. And I was like, you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm going to get down. At least when I started out early, I was a bit of a Marissa main, and that has vastly changed since then. But that was probably my first exposure to Touhou, then looking into it, a little bit of the music, and very quickly I actually did in fact fall in love with Remelia in terms of Touhou characters that I really liked. Just diving deeper and deeper into it, it was definitely something I came to really enjoy.
I see what you mean, and I can understand it perfectly because when I started with Touhou, there were also a few characters I was like, oh, they are very, yeah, lovely, and I got I wanted to get them know better. And first it was like I was more into Yomu, and later on it's changed rather quickly when I found out a little bit more about Moko. And yeah, that was the thing. But actually, also, when you think about Touhou, and there's always this discussion about what really makes Touhou this awesome. Is it the community or is it Zun himself? What actually would you answer?
I'd say it's actually a large combination of everything that has been made from Touhou, not just the games itself. The community does play a very large part into it. Because the games happen to be a bit loose and it allows people to actually think about how characters themselves would develop in various situations, it does play a lot to see various different, how would you say, characterizations of characters' personalities.
Yeah, yeah, I see where it came from. Yeah, actually, that is quite interesting and also that understandable, as everything somehow makes this whole community an arc, I guess. And yeah, this would be, yeah, that's quite the main thing, I guess, that really makes Touhou this special because there's always this a little bit of a leading story, and then everyone else is making something around it, and then we end up with something new, something special about it. Yeah. Um, Also, I think I should ask you one of the questions that were asked to you by the fans on Facebook, which I will check out in just a second. As I asked you guys if you have any questions for our guest, and two of you asked questions, and I will read them out right now, as I think they were good to, yeah, get into this whole thing today. Here it is, and the first question was coming from Paru Paru actually, and it was: is Shinki your favorite character? And if so, why?
Funny enough, Pinky, as much as I absolutely love the character, is not my favorite, and that would actually be a title given to Yukari, and it's partially due to her powers and partially due to how the fans have given themselves a large, just absolutely immense time and dedication to the character itself.
I see. Sorry.
I mean, sure, for what it's worth, having the ability to mess with the boundaries of seemingly anything is amazing in and of itself. But just the character is definitely something that I came to really enjoy over the years.
I know what you mean. Actually, I'm a little bit surprised as Linia is saying now that my voice is actually not matching my looks. I really don't know why he got a picture of mine. Actually, I think he stalked my YouTube account, but if so, that's quite interesting. You can continue and just click on every video you find. That means I can get a little bit of cash, you know, take that. Sorry, I'm just screwing around here. Yeah. Another question was given by Actually, I don't know who it is in our chat right now, but Huwuki Zhang, who asked, how did you get into Touhou and what is Touhou to you? The first question we already answered, but the question about what Touhou means or what Touhou is to you would be rather interesting, I think.
If one was to put it into a singular word, I would say just immersive. Both games itself, the absolute bullet hells that really have their own personal charm to them, and the community itself is just so vast, so wide, and it's something that really, once you get in, sometimes it just feels really hard to get out.
I see what you mean. Actually, it's I've got to say, every one of us can agree, I think, as we all were infected with Touhou once, and that's the reason why we're sitting here. You're listening, and now you're listening to this, yeah, boring, monotone talking moderator of me, and listen to some Touhou music in the background. Yeah, I think really that it's like, yeah, it really takes us in. It really changes the point of view of a lot of things. It was, at least at my case, that thing happening. And why did no one tell me? Well, there's no discussion about stalking on YouTube. I don't know why this is happening. Well, whatever, I would say. And actually, given that being given, I think we should continue with another song for now. And the next song I want to play is, actually, I downloaded a few for this time, and I was actually, yeah. This is also, as we talked about Remilia right now, a perfect match. It's a titty sound, so it's an orchestral version called Red Eyes Abyss. I found this one, I guess, a month or so ago, and then I didn't want to download it because it wasn't matching into this whole topic that we were discussing on that day. And also, I got already a Remilia remix planned for that one, and now it's the perfect timing. So, without further ado, here is Tutti Sound, Red Eye Abyss. I hope you like it. Enjoy. Red Eye Abyss. That was, yeah, a little bit of a song delivered from my side to you guys. As yeah, I thought this one was quite interesting, and I heard that you guys love orchestral versions, so this was one of them. And yeah, actually, there is also another question I've got for you, Shinki, which um, is there a character in Touhou you don't like, and actually, I want to know why.
It's kind of an interesting question to ask, mostly because it's not necessarily very, very often that I dislike something. For a while, for personal biased reasons, there were there was a time that I didn't actually like the combination of Sakia and Patchouli.
I see why.
Mostly because a friend of mine, again, going back to the fact that I did get my start with Unthinkable Natural Law, Hisoten Soku, friend of mine would absolutely wipe the floor with me using both Saki and Patchouli. Granted, I don't necessarily dislike either of them anymore, but for a solid amount of time, those two were sore spots.
I see what you mean. And actually, is there also things like characters which are somehow just not how can I say? You don't know how to deal with them actually as a from the characteristic appearance, like how they behave and so on.
If you go back to the PC98 era, something that I can only imagine that I might end up getting into a little bit more throughout the stream, I've never really understood Chiyuri from, I want to say it was Touhou 2. Somebody easily fact check me on that one. But the assistant to Yumemi just never really did anything for me.
I see. Yeah. Actually, because I haven't played so much or actually I haven't played the 98 versions at all. I haven't played any of them because I'm a stupid prick. Um, I can't quite talk about this topic as in specifically, because I haven't got the knowledge. But actually, that's quite interesting. So you're more of a 98 player, or are you more from the next generation, from the latest versions?
I'm definitely more modern.
I see.
One of my favorite games actually being Mountain of Faith. It's
I see.
always been a bit of a tie between Mountain of Faith and not Imperishable Night, Perfect Cherry Blossom.
I see.
I've always been relatively fond of making it all the way up to Yuko, only for Yuko to basically stop me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually always is the thing, right? It's like you always try to get somehow into it, and then yeah. Actually, when I started with playing Touhou games, I think the first one I played was, of course, as Scarlet Devil mentioned, it was how was it called again? It's crazy. I already forgot. The Red Mist incident.
Also, you're not wrong. It was actually from 3. Just looking into the chat, two was Mimo. Two was big thing was Mimo.
I see. And the thing was the embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Now I've got the very title. Oh gosh, my head is melting right now. The second one I played was Perfect Cherry Blossom, and the third was Imperishable Night. And I've got to say, yeah, I'm still an absolute noob in that, and maybe I will one day will do a montage where you can see how much I suck in these games, as this will be underlined with the melody from Kirby's Dream World, I guess. Listen to the music while I screw up every few minutes and scream and yell like a maniac. That will be very enjoyable, I guess, for you, especially when it's done in German, because German is a great way to curse. Yeah, you kind of know that you know that good because you are always cursing against me.
Yep.
She just acknowledged it.
Or so.
Yeah. Yeah, and that would be another thing for another topic day, I guess. But yeah, and continuing, if you have questions for Shinki, please ask them, as we would like to either answer them here directly in the stream or answer them in the chat, as this is also an opportunity. And I guess Paru Paru is is going for a question for you, but I want to see how you play Touhou. I think I suck more. Scream and yell like a maniac or maybe a lunatic. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe like a actually not like a lunatic, because as you know, I hate Kaguya. That means that says everything, right? Everything compared and or close even to this topic I want to talk about. Yuka asks, how was it when you start your page? What did you feel and to own a? What did it feel like? It feels like to own a lovely page.
Well, it's actually a bit of a funny story.
Mm-hmm.
I'd been page admitting off and on for about, counting this year, I want to say it's about 5 now. And I was contemplating just leaving page admitting altogether. And then on a lovely, I want to say it was a Tuesday morning, before I was going to go on vacation with my family, a friend of mine in another music streaming service asked me to make a page. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And the support that I got when I made Shanky was absolutely just astounding. And it's one of the big reasons that I happen to enjoy running the page as it of itself.
I see what you mean. Actually, yeah, Paru, please tell me about your Can you tell me about your first impression when playing your first Touhou game?
All right, so not counting Kyosho Toku, because that was actually a just absolute fun time in and of itself, just playing and kind of getting beat around by my friends. But that's how you learn. My first bullet hell game, being Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, definitely took me a while to get past Shirno. Not going to deny that.
I see.
Bullets were flying everywhere, and I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah. Same thing here. It was like, are you shitting me? And the next second I was dead, and it was like, come on, really? And then after about 5 or 6 minutes, you could hear me all the way through northern Germany screaming, "Was zur Scheiße!" And then I was going absolutely crazy, because then suddenly the level increased, and later on I found out that I was starting on Lunatic, and it was the first stage in Embodiment Scarlet Devil. Well, you can see how much I sucked at that place already. Not only that, when I first time got to battle Chirno, it was like, really? Really? What the fuck? I thought Daiose was the stage boss. No, it's going on. It's getting harsh, and then I was like, later on, if I look back and I think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really suck at this game. That was really my first impression of this. It was like, what? And it's increased until I was laughing like, are you fucking kidding me, mate? How should I do? And then later on, I was just frustrated, screaming like hell. Was like, warum? Warum zur Scheiße? Wie soll man das denn überleben? And yeah, you could hear that all the way through northern Germany. And I guess some people heard that, and I guess that's the reason why people are avoiding me right now. It's all your fault, Zune. It's no one else's fault. It's yours. Well, that's that. It's already getting like on a anime level of things, giving the reason of being not popular to other guys. Yeah. Well, I think it's time for another song, and this time, I think it's time for a little bit more action-filled one, and let's go with let's go with a vocal arrange. And Yuka, you asked for this one, Dancing Flower. Anything you want to say about this, despite saying that you like it?
Ich habe dieses Lied bei, ja, es war eigentlich ziemlich sehr interessant. Ich habe einen Tag vor dem Stream neue Musik gesucht und ich habe dieses Lied gefunden und ja, gestern habe ich es in Dauerschleife gehört und ich liebe dieses Lied. Mehr dazu gibt's nichts zu sagen.
Well, actually, what you said, cutting out the typical, um, she likes the song thing. She found this. She found this song yesterday when she was checking out for another few songs for the stream, and she was listening to it. Yeah, unpaused for the whole day. Well, that means it should be good, right? So then, here we go. Here is Dancing Flower for you guys. I hope you like it. Here we go. Enjoy it. There we go. That was the first, or at least the only song request, Dancing Flower, from Yuka, which is actually her only request, as she was, yeah, I've got to tell you that story. I was, you know that my main rule is that you can only ask for one remix of a special song at the stream, usually. And guess what this girl did? She brought up three different remixes of the same song and was asking me to play them. I was like, girl, I told you that it isn't possible. So why the hell are you trying? And she was like, I don't care. It was like, no, it isn't like I don't care. Then I will play only one of them, and that's it. And it was like, I got another one. And it was like, okay, come on, bring it in. And it was the same thing. And it was like, are you crazy? Aren't you listening to me? Are you done with something like that? But, well, as you can see, I think it is. Well, Paru Paru is going to lie down, I guess. Oh, okay. Get you. I hope you can get a little bit of relaxment, and if you like, you can just keep on listening to us, and maybe you can fall asleep next to it. I guess by the songs that we have, it would be a little bit difficult, as we have got a few more active songs in it, and we will see. Well, I don't know who she's visiting in the dreams, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, actually, let's move on with some other things. Yeah, Shinki, actually, I've got a question about the community system, or actually how the community is working at your place in the United States.
Community, what sense exactly?
Actually, at your area and on the east Coast, about the Touhou community, is there a major Facebook page or system behind it? And also, how is everyone getting along with it and so on? As we heard once, that in Vietnam there's already a little bit of a, you can say, a civil war between some of the communities.
Well, in my area, the Touhou isn't necessarily that big of a thing. You'll find Touhou fans kind of just about everywhere, but not many of them are going to be like out front in your face about it. But if they end up seeing something Touhou related, you're bound to get at least maybe one or two people that actually know of the franchise. It's nothing really organized, but it's kind of a nice thing to just kind of have around and be like, hey, I know of what this is.
Oh, is it so? Actually, there's now a question from Dreamchild. I don't know. He asks, "Hey Shinki, will you please smack the toot out of Hijiri for stealing your spell card?"
We'll see. We shall see.
Well, I won't think that you should only smack the toot out of it, but some other things as well. But well, may Hijiri rest in peace. There is another one. Is how many games did you complete? 1cc or normal? Actually, I don't understand what this 1cc means.
To 1cc a game, specifically on Touhou, is to get through the entire game without using a continue.
Basically,
It's basically like the equivalent of an old arcade game where you basically pay one credit and beat the entirety of the game.
I see.
As for how many games I have 1cc'd on normal, none.
None. Oh, good to know that I'm not the only noob.
Just absolutely suck.
Wow, I wasn't aware of a war going on between communities. Yeah, actually, the funny thing is that I could say there are similar things happening a lot in other communities as well, in Germany too, as there are always this discussion about the true fans of a fan base of something or other things, which is absolutely rubbish. But the people like to compete each other, I guess. It's this imaginary, I would say, D or T fight. I don't know I just add for the D word, it's continues with ICK, and for the T word, it's go on with ITT. I don't need to continue. It's like this about always to compare which one has the better and the bigger. I don't need to say any more about that. But this kind of things is always going like people are competitive, and I don't know why, because I hope we are all agreeing on the thing that we all like Touhou, and that's it. We don't need to fight each other for this. You're ashamed so that you don't know what it means. Linia, I don't care. You know, I've got other things in my life. Okay, Touhou is mainly importantly, but I've got other things I've got to do and some things. I didn't know how to say because I spark everything. Yeah, that means actually there are no further questions. I can't read. I can see any at least right now.
At least for the time.
Yeah, at least for the time. Actually, before we start the next song, which will be another song request from you, do you've got any question for the community about which they can talk now in the chat?
If I were to pose a question, it would probably something to be along the lines of, which of the Touhou games did you not actually agree with? Or rather, which of the Touhou games is your least favorite and exactly why? Though so, it seems like Yuka actually has a question for you asking how your week was.
And I can answer it very quickly and say it was a fucking nightmare, okay? Got it? Good.
Nee.
Don't give me that. You know, it was already very troublesome to get somehow the mood back after you and also your co-admin were flaming about having a bad day and can't post something. And then I got to somehow to deal with it today in the morning. It was kind of a, why the hell?
Oh.
You know? Because your co-admin was saying, no offense, because I feel down, blah, blah, blah. And was like, guys, at least something positive, okay? I know that you are people too, but at least one thing. Or you could also at least ask me to post something. I was I was checking them out. I was like, oh my gosh, how can I deal with that one? Okay? Well, that's it. Let's continue. And now the second song request made by Shinki, which is Re-Starlights and Anne. Now and Forever. No, this isn't your song request. This was the one from Yuka, which is another remix from Yuka. And the one that I won't play tonight. And so let's check out. It was the jazz remix from Xion, The Third Eye. And actually, about this song from Satori, can you tell us a little bit why you choose that one, Shinki?
It was probably during one of my just absolute binges on YouTube, I want to say about a year or two ago, and it really just kind of was one of those, I wasn't necessarily too big on Satori, but the remix itself just absolutely amazed me, and I just couldn't help myself to want to try to keep it around as much as possible.
I see what you mean. Actually, because I'm into jazz, and yeah, last night it was quite interesting. I was sitting there with my mom. I was listening a little bit to a bit of jazz and so on, and suddenly we start up with listening to songs like from the Eagles, Deep Purple, and so on. And it was quite enjoyable because we had a little bit of talk about jazz and so on, and I was really in the mood. And then I listened to that one again and was perfectly matching in. So without further ado, and without any of my annoying talking right now, here is your next song, the song request made by Shinki, Third Eye Remix Jazz version. I hope you like it. Here we go. There you go. That was Third Eye Remix Jazz version by Xian. And yeah, I really like this kind of music as I'm very, enjoying songs like this, relaxing and a bit of a bringing up a good mood. Well, let's look. Yeah, nothing special going on anyway on the chat right now to report from. But actually, great to see that we've got still 11 visitors right now, and even we had some. We had even 13 on some occasions today, which is quite astonishing. We've got a very nice rate today. And we still have a little bit of jazz going on later on. I've got also a little bit of some other songs and specials for you prepared. And well, actually, is there any kind of a question, Shinki, you want to ask Yukar or me?
Specifically to you, so
Yeah.
outside of jazz, exactly what else do you happen to really enjoy in terms of musical genres?
Oh, actually, I'm very multicultural, I've got to say, because I was brought up with classic music, so I really enjoyed that too. For example, one of my favorites is more modern, like Antonin Dvorak, or also I love Eva Grieg, but also a bit more classic, like Handel, Bach, Schubert, Schumann. There's also things that what I love, but also a bit more. And then after that, when I was in elementary school, I was more interested to listen to music from from the 50s up to the 90s or 2000s. So I got to know about Frank Sinatra and Phil Collins, all the other guys, a little bit of modern things on later when I got into my more punk rock phase, when I listened to Sum 41, Green Day, Linkin Park, 30 Seconds to Mars, Fall Out Boy, and so on. That was also a phrase, but right now I'm completely into Touhou. Before I was also very much into Vocaloid, so I'm really a multicultural, so I like to listen to a lot of things. What I personally don't like that much is rap, because a lot of these songs are so notoriously the same thing, and it doesn't. I I don't feel any kind of enjoyment listen to their songs. I don't know why. It's just a little bit frustrating listen to what these individuals are thinking and so on. But yeah, then also, of course, Eurobeat, what I really like, because Initial D, I said it a few times, and also because of certain Travis Stebbins, who is my absolute idol. That's, how my music favorites are going on. Actually, that could be asked to you as well. What are your favorites, and what kind of genre are you listening to?
And just recently kind of realized that I might actually have a bit of a problem on the receiving end of things. Might be me. But I happen to be one who happens to dabble in a large majority of musical genres. Like you yourself, I happen to really enjoy things like Eurobeat, EDM, things of the sort. Really grew up listening to jazz, listening to R&B, listening to those kind of soft songs that make you want to sit back, relax at the fireplace, and kind of unwind after a hard day. So I'm not one to dissuade things like hip hop. I did kind of grow up in a urban city on the East Coast, and that was probably one of the big things that people were listening to. And some of the old school, the 80s, 90s hip hop really did actually mold me.
I see. Yeah, actually, I guess this is our time, right? That's our generation. Listen to this kind of music, and also getting into parts of this or that, and that changed our life. Either you listen to the hip hop, or you listen more to things going on in slowly get and growing up generations of R&B and so on. It and that changed you, at least um, made your life special in comparison to others? I've got this feeling at least. And yeah, Linia, the one who got a message was me. Then make a mountain out of molehill. Okay. It's hard for a normal guy to find a girlfriend. Huh. Well, I don't want to destroy any kind of imagination right now, so I will be quiet. Nah, sorry, I'm just screwing around with you guys. Sorry for that one. But yeah, it's true. It's a little bit difficult at some place. Well, but actually, what I also got to tell you guys is that that's something that a friend of mine just told me. I think in Umi Nuko ga Naku Koro ni, there is a insider gag related to Touhou, where they were talking about Sakibi, I guess, especially, and it was about 1,000 year or something like that. Actually, I don't watch the series, so I don't know what happened there. But he quoted that in that scene, it was told about while they, at certain, there is at least one Sakibis I know about who is 495 years old, and I was like, oh, I see what you did there. But yeah, that was something else. Satoshi, why are you listening then to the stream if you say I don't want a girlfriend, humans suck? Why are you listening then to us? I'm a human too, or at least at 50%. The other one is devilish and I guess some kind of a demon, but whatever.
I'm pretty certain that I'm a human, but some might actually debate that.
Yeah, discuss the topic: who's more human from us? In the end, it comes out it would be Yuka. That would be the greatest joke.
What?
Just screwing around with you. That's dumb. I think the game in the rage comic. Okay. Well, time for another song, I would say. And the next song, I found that one quite interesting because I really like to know if you can't find out which was the original song. I guess it's not too hard to find out, but before you say it, I want to, I would just you guys to listen to it and to give your opinion how you like this one, as this would be a little bit of a experiment. And also, we just reached the first 1 hour mark, and it's going on very smoothly. So I hope you enjoy it. Here is song ... Hope you like it. Here we go.
「 しめいたつなリップで上手にキスしていいことは最後までと思っておくものよワイルドカード私はジョーカー一度きりの人生とか誰も彼も心から信じてない未来捨てて過去をなくし今を楽しむのそれだけで十分いいじゃないのただ歌ってただ踊ってただ笑って生きたいだけどこでなしみんなが笑って過ごしてる世界は今だ夢の中だけ
There we go. This was a little bit of a mysterious song. I guess you know which bass song it was in the background. It was pretty obvious, but I was really keen to know if you liked the song. First, please write them in the chat right now, and also if you can, if you found out which song it was, as I would be. Yeah, I think it was a little bit amazing to find out that this kind of a song existed, despite the more notorious one that we all know, and it's getting on, which is getting on our nerves after a while. Yeah. That said, well, let's head back to a little bit of our talking. Right now, there is a discussion about humans or yokai, which are better, and a lot of them, the ideas is going for yokai is better, yokai is better. Now, yokai are better than humans, and the humans fail. Hey, I like to eat humans. That was a little bit too much. The song was pretty good. That gets in and out. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, in terms of humans are better in terms of planning to eat you when you are around with them. Well, I don't know. I'm not more into that one. Yeah, Satoshi, it is. It is actually a Bad Apple remix. I was very keen to find out if you guys, how do you guys like this one? And yeah, if yokai was better, Reimu would lose her job. I think so. I never said you don't eat humans. Why be either when you can be the seraph of death? Actually,
Well.
you know, that's strange. Sorry?
I was actually about to say, well, I could be the seraph of death, but I'm a goddess, so.
Actually, for me, I'm a half yokai, as I'm a Hora elixir user, so I'm like this kind of a semi-god. Feel fine with that. But not every yokai eat human, right? Well, I don't want to talk about this one. What happened last time with my last girlfriend? Sorry. Just screwing around with you guys. I like Bad Apple, even that the meme song was good. That one means Shinki question. A question for you, Shinki. Who loves you to have around you in Makai?
Well, Alice is touch and go, but at the very least, I still have Yumeko. And people tend to visit me every now and again. Mostly Sario. For what reason? Only Sario could really say.
I see. Well, as I think that we can quote already, if I know if I get to you, time will tell. So, back to Travis Stebbins in that place. As you guys should know that we talked about this, about Travis for a while when we started, and we were talking about a few songs that we like and so on, and also about a question that Shinki asked me last time about what I think about Worldly Spirits, which is one of my favorites of all time from Travis Stebbins. It's in my top 5 songs that he ever created. And
definitely one of my personal favorites as well. I happen to had really enjoyed it when I actually stumbled upon it one day.
Actually, Is there one song which is absolutely without doubt the most favorite song you know from Travis Odyssey?
Uh, I'd say that it would actually kind of be tied between something that he did for Touhou and something that he actually didn't do for Touhou.
The one for Touhou?
Like, for what it was worth, Final Breath probably is my absolute favorite song that Stevens has done.
Okay.
But
And yeah.
the first song that I actually ever heard from Odyssey was back when he was actually doing songs for My Little Pony.
I see, yeah. The
And
Brony beat.
I actually really fell in love with Discord.
Yeah. I see what you. Oh yeah. Good one. Absolutely. Actually, I'm not really into this pony thing, but a friend of mine is, and so I was looking for a few songs as she was a little bit down on that day, and I wanted to find something to be cheered up with, and I found the song. Well, have goodness, half godness, half god, and a bunch of yokai. Does Shinki have a favorite stab and strike? Yeah, we just
we just got over that Final
Yeah.
Breath. Though Worldly Spirits is actually pretty close to it, so it's kind of 1 and 1A.
Okay, actually, because I love this one as well, I would say let's play both of them after another, just in one clean, straight way. So we've got Final Breath and we've got Worldly Spirits. Hold on a second, I could do just... Oh shit, I just used the wrong key. That happens when you've got 2 laptops going next to each other. So we've got both of them. And actually, yeah, I would really like to know who of you guys love Odyssey, and I would like to know which song is your favorite. And yeah, that's sad. We will start now with the song. First of all, you will hear Worldly Spirits by Odyssey, and then after it, Final Breath, also by Odyssey, hashtag Travis Stevens, hashtag A1. Wonderful Eurobeat, 2 songs in a row. Here we go, enjoy it. Final Breath, and also Worldly Spirits. That was a double pack of Odyssey power for you guys. And yeah, I've got to tell you a little bit of a story behind that one, because you should know that when the first Odyssey song I ever listened to was Final Breath, and it was actually in one of the medley A1 medleys that I found on YouTube, and I was instantly in love with his voice and also his arrangement and the way how his lyrics. I was madly in love first way, and was like, oh my goodness, oh, that's the song. And I was going crazy at that time, and then I was like, did he make any other songs? And slowly I got to the other songs like Guardian Angel, Worldly Spirits, and so on. And my personal favorite is Rain Dance, as most of you guys should know. And yeah, after that I followed him to the other things like his personal songs, for example Rose, which is one of my favorite, as I got to know his girlfriend a while ago, and she told me about the thing how this was his present once. I think it was Valentine's Day. Instead of sending her roses because she liked them, he directly wrote her a song, and that was Rose. And it's so beautiful. If you listen to it, it's got this, of course, cliche like storytelling about this, how much I love you and so on. But overall, the melodies and so on, it was awesomely great. Well, Parsi, what is Discord? Discord is something like TeamSpeak, just a little bit more open, and for, I guess, for more easier to manage for more people. Is that right, Yuka?
Yep.
So we will be there, and you can. We will release the link for the Discord channel later on the stream. I guess in about an hour and a half. About, yeah, probably. And then later we will just get over to that one. But before that is happening, well, let's continue a little bit of talking about, yeah, songs and so on of Touhou, things you will like about it. And Shinki, actually, when which song was your song that really started up everything about Touhou?
The song that started everything up with Touhou, actually enough, was that first request that I sent in to you.
I see.
It was it was definitely one of about 3 that I had listened to that really just kind of was really I might want to look into this more. It was that remix of Dark Aberration, Start the Night, a remix of Cosmic Mind to Emotional Skyscraper, Byakuran's theme, and funny enough, a rock remix of Strawberry Crisis, which actually made me look into the PC98 era as a whole.
Ah, I see. And actually, there are a lot of circles, like A1 that I played right now. There's also the option of Soundholic and so on, or Kizuna Records and so on. Is there one special group you like the most?
If I had to have a go-to, and I've had many people throw things my way that I will definitely say that I have actually come to really enjoy, but probably one of my go-tos actually would be 2D Sound.
I
Their
see.
orchestral arranges just really managed to strike all the right chords with me.
Yeah, quite interesting. Yeah, actually, I would agree because that they're awesome. Because when I first found out, it was with a Mailing remix, and it was like also already awesome, and was going on this with this a bit more nearly Hollywood movie like theme going on. It was like, wow, that's something I've got to play, and so it went on. And
Like,
yeah,
funny enough, I sent you the jazz remix of Satori's theme. The first 2D Sound song was also a Third Eye remix.
I see.
So I will definitely say that my favorite 2D Sound arrange was Light of Faith, the arrange of Coleco's theme. Something that I'm actually slightly mad I didn't request, but that's something for another time.
I guess that would be for maybe for next week. That could be possible. If I get this one directly, then I can make this one also stick and happen. And well, we talked about a few characters and so on, and there's a little bit of things, actually, how long do you've been visiting our stream now? How often?
I want to say that I think with this stream, I want to say that it's actually been roughly about a month.
Wow, actually a very frequent one. That's really I'm very happy man to know it, as I really enjoy and know and you know that I appreciate every one of you being here, because as I said once in my stream, you guys are awesome. We all built Gensokyo together, and every one of you is so special to me, and I love to see you guys popping up here with us. And actually, that is a nice link, because our very first guest we had was Parpar. It was about a month ago, actually. So I guess you've
That
been
was
there, right?
actually that was the first stream I actually attended.
Yeah, that was the one with Parpar, and at that time we were talking about a lot of things, and also not only that we got that we had now a Parsi, but also because of Linie, we also got someone who's got into Linie to Miko. And today I've got a few folk songs, and one of them is a Parsi remix, one of them is a Miko remix, and I think I will just because it's a great moment to just send them in. I would say I will play these two for you guys. Hope you like it, and I hope it's the right song that I dedicate to you both, as I would dedicate every song for you guys as soon as I found something that matches absolutely in your song fittings. Here we go. Hold on for a second. We will go directly one song after another. Here is first the Parsi classic folk remix, and after that the Miko traditional folk remix. Hope you like it. Enjoy it. There you go, two traditional folk songs. Hope you like these versions, and I hope you are enjoying that one, because right now we've reached, or better breached, the halftime mark, and we've got another just about another 1 hour 20 minutes until our streaming part is gone. As I said, after this one there will be a Discord conversation opportunity. The link for this room will be released about 10 minutes prior to the end of the stream. If you are into it, check out the chat at that time. There will be the link posted by Yuka, and you can join us every time. We would love to talk with you. It will be about for another hour and a half, I guess. I'm not sure. Actually, there is a slight chance that I would be joining in a little bit later, as I have got a bit of dinner going on before that. That's sad. Well, actually, for your first appearance here in our stream, Shinki, how do you like it?
I've actually really enjoyed the streams themselves when I was actually just viewing, and being a part of it. Actually, it's actually really, really enjoyable. I'm kind of glad I'm here. As I've stated to you and Yuka multiple times in the past, I'm really glad you guys actually decided to have me.
Yeah, actually, we really wanted to have you with us, as Yuka was like going crazy. I've got it, guys. You have to listen to that story as well. Yuka, now after this stream, I guess you will bury yourself and say, "Please don't notice me." But hey, it was your fault if you said things like that. It was like after the last stream, Yuka came to me and was like, "Hey, listen up! I've got a great idea." And was like, "Yeah, what is it? I'm a little bit tired, but what is it? Yeah, you hear me out, yeah?" I was like, "Calm down. Tell me what's it." And she was like, "Yeah, we've got to invite this Shinki guy." I was like, "Yeah, sure. Why are you hyping it so much?" "Yeah, because I don't know if you have got any guests going on." I was like, "Girl, relax. It's okay. Good. Yeah, we will talk with him." And so everything was planned up, and since I've got the opportunity to talk with him yesterday, and then it was going on, well, this is the most awesome thing happening right now. Having a lot of talking, having a lot of enjoyment, and Ninja, if there is the best part of the stream, and that's the worst part of the stream, guess in which category you are going into, in my opinion. Okay, shots fired. Actually, what is also astonishing is that we've got still 10 visitors. We keep it properly. The whole stream through, we are in the 10, 12 viewers rate. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for supporting this stream so much, and that really gives us the power, the encouragement to do another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, another one, another one. And another thing is that, of course, this month also includes Halloween, and that means the last stream of October, which will be held on the 29th, will be a Halloween special. A lot of special Touhou songs arranges which match the topic. Also a little bit of talking with a few guests that we will have at that time. I hope we can arrange it as that well, where we will talk about a little bit of creepypastas and Toshidensetsu, and maybe a few scary theories about Touhou. And I hope you guys are with us, and then I hope you aren't shitting your pants the whole night through, because there are still 2 nights going on until Halloween. But that's the announcement already for the next stream later on. There will be special. A few streams. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the next big special. You said it. There will be, of course, 2 streams before that. Still not certain who will be our next guest, but we will hopefully manage to get it through. And actually, to continue, there's one last song you have requested, Shinki. It was your own theme. It was Legendary Illusion Infinite Being. It was a remix from the Diaozi and Diao Yezong circle, Withered Leaf. And yeah, tell us something about this one.
So when I got asked to request a few songs for the stream itself, I not necessarily couldn't help myself, but I did want to have at least a little bit of representation from Shaky, just to kind of introduce people if they had not known already exactly anything about Legendary Illusions Infinite Being. And though I usually actually have a go-to for this kind of thing, I decided that I actually really wanted to switch it up. So I actually went around, looked for a song that I actually happen to really like, and this one actually really stood out for me. So I enjoyed it, and hopefully the rest of you will as well.
Awesome. That was a nice announcement for the next one. So here we go with the next song, which is Legendary Illusion Infinite Being, the Shinki theme, and I hope you guys like it. Here we go. you go. There was the Shinky theme for you guys, and yeah, actually, there was a little bit of an interesting conversation going on this chat. Well, yeah, Shinky, tell us what's happening.
It's kind of funny, actually. Personally, because I hear it all the time, it's kind of hard for me not to hear it all the time. But personally, I actually am kind of at odds with my voice. It's one of those things that I feel like I was actually kind of got a bit too much bass in the voice. Like, it does get very deep very often. And though at times I actually really like it, there are a large majority of times, especially when I actually hear it being played back to me, that I actually come to just kind of really think that it's a little off. And it doesn't help that allergies are kind of playing into it a bit. Like, I feel like I actually heard myself a little nasally, more than usual. But other than that, it's one of those things that it's kind of odd, really.
Yeah. Well,
Like, I can't necessarily say that I hate my voice, but it's one of those things that I feel like it could be better.
Actually, that's quite interesting because, yeah, usually every one of us don't like their own voice when they listen to it, but actually the same thing for me goes for me. If I listen to my voice, I'm like, oh gosh, I sound like a quirky little 14-year-old or something like that. And it's sometimes like, oh my gosh, why? Actually, when I sing, I'm a deep bass for a chorus or something like a classical singer voice, but that's and this is my usual speaking voice, right? So yeah, nobody like his own voice. That should be fun to hear. My voice is too deep and boring. Well, everybody is complaining about their voices. Great. Absolutely related with Touhou. Well, okay, that's enough trolling around. Actually, yeah, a funny thing too that before after what happened last week when our guest couldn't come, I was like, oh my gosh, how should I deal with this one if things like this would happen again? But since you joined in, everything was like, okay, everything is fine. I can relax and wait. And it's worked out very well and smoothly. That's awesome, and I thank you so much for that one.
Again, I absolutely thank you guys for having me. So,
No, it's absolutely likewise. Thank you for you to be with us. And well, Yuka, actually, I remembered it's time for a little bit of an interview for you about flowers and situations right now. So, in the case of the now weather changing, it's getting colder, it's getting more rainy, and the humidity's increased. What are your what would you suggest for for people with flowers and love for gardening? What should be the next steps, and who should be more careful about their flowers?
Nun ja, es gibt bestimmte Pflanzen, die jetzt auf jeden Fall, meine Nase juckt, geschnitten werden sollten, zum Beispiel auch die Rosen. Und es gibt auch der Herbst wird jetzt ziemlich kühl. Manche sagen, es schneit schon. Also es gibt auch Pflanzen, die nicht, kann man sagen, wetterfest sind, die keine Kälte abhaben. Die müssen auch schon mit Laub bedeckt werden. Und natürlich kommt es auch darauf an, dass jetzt viele Pflanzen, wie gesagt, auch ins Haus geholt werden müssen. Und ich muss zugeben, ich sollte auch mal langsam in den Garten gehen, denn ich habe noch nichts im Garten gemacht. Danke, dass du mich daran erinnerst. Scheiße.
Well, she suggests that a lot of flowers and bushes like roses should be cut right now before it's getting colder, and also other flowers and green. What I'm talking about? Well, flowers, other flowers and pots should be brought inside because they could be damaged in the weather in the changing conditions right now. Well, brainstorm. You can go to bed now if you want to make jealous. Make some. Do you want to? Well, Guys, just leave Paru alone. It's up to him to decide.
Pretty certain Paru will end up going to sleep sooner or later.
Sooner or later he will, and then in that case, yeah, he will be asleep. But I guess, yeah, everyone wants to join the stream and the chat room, or better, the conversation room later, I guess, and so this just adds in. Well, time for another song, I guess, and the next song is again and I will take the other one. Well, I will go with an epic instrumental version called Charming Domination. So it's Rand's theme. I hope you guys like it. Here's a bit of, yeah, more epicness. And off we go. Bam, and here we go. That was done remix. Hope you guys liked that one. Apparently you did, at least two of you. And Yeah, actually, that was also the first time for Ran to appear in our stream, as she usually isn't inside any of our topics, but this one definitely got the right to be inside our songs for this eve or day or morning, whatever it is at your time. And also, surprisingly quickly, we already breached the 2 hour benchmark, so we've got only 1 hour left. That's going on like crazy. It's very quickly. And your support is amazing. We've still got 11 viewers and it's going on very smoothly. Awesome. Yeah, actually, Yuka, do you've got any questions?
Nope.
Okay, so you just stay there and shine. Well, another thing, actually, Shinki, there is another question from my point of view, and this is about again the games. Game that you played, or better, stage bosses, your favorite and the most hated. Which two would it be that?
I could actually combo that into one, but for the sake of solidarity, I'm going to actually go ahead and actually choose two. Because my favorite boss that I myself have actually personally faced, I'd actually have to say was Nitori.
I see.
I just happened to really enjoy fighting on the river and having all of Nitori's spells. Some of them actually a little bit harder to dodge than most, but it was definitely a relatively fun-filled boss fight. Not to mention that I actually happen to really enjoy Candid Friend as a boss theme in and of itself. As for the most hated one, that spot goes almost exclusively to Yuyuko. And again, it was one of those things that I could actually once again combo love and hate into one.
Yeah.
Because Yuyuko's spells, of course, progressively get harder. But it's one of those things that you think you're done, and then the tree. The tree happens, and it basically just messes you all up.
Actually, I agree with you because, yeah, Yuko is at least an absolute badass, and also, well, actually, one of my most hated was, I guess it was, yeah, Chen is annoying, very annoying, but also, and the other one was Daisen. As because of her lunatic eyes, it was always this crazy thing going on with all this phasing and so on of the lasers. Was like, oh, come on, really?
That definitely was an interesting fight in and of itself.
And Yuka asked you, why do you like Shinki? What makes her special, and who's your second favorite?
Well, one of the big things about Shinki that I actually really like is that the fandom in and of itself has basically kind of made her out to be a pretty big mother figure, but is somebody that, when actually looking into her, really commands a lot of respect and actually has a lot of authorities, being the goddess of Makai and all. But it's the fact that she can have that really large amount of leadership and yet still be that tender mother that the fans happen to really enjoy, that kind of blends together almost perfectly to me. And that's one of the big reasons that I actually really, really like Shinki. As for my second favorite, it's one of those things that Shinki's always been top 3, and technically speaking, Shinki basically is actually fighting for that number 2 spot, ironically enough, with another goddess, Kanako.
Oh, that's surprising.
Though it's actually pretty funny that, for what it's worth, as a bit of a side note, I almost never play on easy mode.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that I never really actually decided to try. Which is really funny because I've never actually dealt with the hella Kanako on easy mode. Because everybody says that Kanako's harder on easy mode than she is on normal. But Kanako is another individual that, again, does, and at least in some way, shape, or form, a lot of respect. But it's the fact that they came in from the outside world, and Kanako basically is like, this is my mountain now, and I just kind of came to really enjoy it.
Sure thing. Actually, Linia has also got a question for you, which is, did you ever try the perfection mode in Touhou 15?
15. I actually want to say that one of the first things I did was I attempted to try perfection. I wanted to attempt it and absolutely failed. And never touched it again. I actually haven't touched 15 in a while. I should probably get back to attempting to try again and see something. At least one of the games. But it's something that I actually haven't done yet.
All right. Well, I guess there are good reasons for that one as well. Or is it just time? Oh, sorry. No, I was asking if there are certain reasons for that one, or that's only a reason of timing and having time for.
It's mostly because I've actually been busy with a myriad of other things that I've been doing. I just haven't necessarily been playing a lot of Touhou games.
Yeah. Okay, well done. We will continue now with another 2 songs. First of all, because I know that a certain Kita always loves to listen to piano songs, I've got a remix of the Sakura song from Yuyuko. So as we go directly, yeah, grinding a little bit of salt into your wounds about Yuyuko, we can directly head into that one soon. But also, I've got a traditional remix from Moko, which is called From a Distance. I hope you guys like these 2 songs, as I've got to first choose them. And yeah, you will hear from us after these 2 songs. Here we go. First Moko, then Yuyuko. Enjoy. we go, 2 songs in a row, and yes, a piano remix for Kita, as well as a little bit of a a Moko remix for me, as I'm, my favorite character is Moko. And yeah, up to the question that was asked, which is your favorite spell card, actually, Shinky?
Everything Utsuho related. No, I'm actually just kidding. I've, funny enough, made a post on this one in the past. It was actually one of Yukari's spell cards, Boundary of Life and Death. Blech.
I see.
And one of the big things about it is that the pattern itself, for one thing to look at, so long as you're not actually dying to them. But it's definitely something that eventually I want to actually get to the EX stage and actually deal with that myself, because watch, it's going to change my view on that spell card.
Okay.
But I absolutely just really enjoy it.
And Tasmasonic, well, thank you very much for visiting us. Hope you have got a pleasantful day or night. And see you next time, next week. Must be the work of the pill I gave you last time. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Anyway, so back to that question. Exactly, what is your favorite spell card?
Oh, my favorite is actually, of course, Moko related. It's Firebird Flying Phoenix. It's like this lunatic, crazy shit of Damaku everywhere. And yeah, it's just because, I don't know, it's just the name, the way how it deals. It's one of my favorites. And also because the pattern is more difficult to find out than, for example, Honest Man's Death, or another example would be Suvu's Dimension, as they are all somehow reasonable. But if you got this absolute madness going on at you, it's just, oh shit, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. And usually it happens. Well, that said, I don't really make a difference between any spell cards, because there are a few which are, of course, a little bit more difficult to dodge than the others, but in the end, I don't make any big difference. Well, however, interestingly enough, there's still somebody talked about a dislike for the stream. Actually, I would like to have a feedback. How's now the like and dislike rate looking like?
If it looks right now, that dislike has disappeared.
Okay, and how many likes do we have?
We've got 9
10.
likes so far. Oh, is it 10 now?
Good to know. Awesome thing to know. And yeah, as always, thank you very much, everybody, for supporting the stream. I really appreciate it. And I hope you will be with us next week as well. But before that, we've still got 45 minutes to fill and to have a lot more fun with songs and, yeah, a bit of enjoyment going on. Actually, interestingly enough, we've played all the songs I wanted to play, at least for today. But we've got still, of course, a ton of another few classic songs and so on. So we will continue with them later. And Satori's first non-spell was
Aesthetic.
like the fuck. Linia, okay, I understand what you mean, but third is someone.
Oh, I think people are just disliking it. I think people are disliking it for the sake of disliking it now.
Guys, please stop it. Why are you always walking? That's terrible.
Ich sehe tote Menschen.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. But rather I would burn them in the hell of YouTube. Called YouTube Heroes, for example.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm definitely gonna go with Paru's thinking on this one. Definitely Sage's followers.
They say, yeah, the Sage of followers. I would say the same thing, actually. But yeah, enough of caring about things that aren't on the priority list right now. Actually, I think it's time for a little bit more, why don't we go with another bit of Eurobeat? And actually, with a Eurobeat song I really like, and I wanted to play as well for today. We've just got to find this one again. Where is the song? Where is the song? My
It was
gosh.
funny.
What is it?
Das war gerade lustig.
What exactly?
Wir haben wieder 10 Likes.
I see. Guys, you're doing too many crazy things. Please stop it. Please be nice to me, at least for today. Right? Next team there will be all assholes against me, I know. Oh man. No, here we've got it. It's a Touhou Eurobeat vocal. You know that I like this one very much. I hope you know it. Whatever. It's called Starliner. It's a new Super Express song. So get ready to get on the power train. We will move out now for a bit more action and enjoyment. Hope you like it. Here we go. And 4 minutes and 21 seconds of pure energy.
夢の先まで遠くまで近づけるよきっと泣き顔も詰め込んで同じ未来を今掴みに行こう
There we go. This was Starliner, another song for you guys. And actually, I don't know what happened right there, but there's a little bit of a discussion about a disliker, I guess. What's happening? Wait a second. There is something odd. Oh, no, it isn't. Guys, you still with me?
Oh yes, I'm actually still here.
Okay, so can you tell me what happened with this dislikers thing?
Jemand disliked andauernd. Er hat Spaß, mich wütend zu machen.
I see.
Ah.
It's always the switching between like and dislike or what?
Yep.
That's what it seems like.
Oh man. Whatever. Actually, I hope it isn't the same asshole that was with us once when I was streaming. There was a certain one disliker who was trolling and annoying us the whole stream on until I blocked him. But well, it doesn't matter. It's not our problem, I guess. Well, actually, what I just realized, we've got already only 35 minutes left. It went up too quickly.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yay! Akatrias is with us.
Hello,
Hi there.
hello.
Hi there.
And well, also for you as information, there will be afterglow or after stream could be chat room
Afterglow.
yeah, on Discord. So if you want to join us, we would very appreciate it. The link will be posted in about 20 minutes by me, and then you can slowly start to get over to this Discord chat room then. Hope you guys will enjoy it. I think I remember that. Yeah, Satoshi remembers that one. Yeah, that stupid prick. Well, it doesn't matter right now because that one is gone for good. And if not, I can always pretend to be a pizza delivery guy and kill this one off. Only got to find out where he is. Well, well, gets back to the main basic topics of what we are talking about right now. Surely, you guys have, and I hope you enjoyed this one as well as I did. And also, well, also to give a little bit of information because Linia was a little bit upset about that Halloween wasn't on the 30th, was on Saturday. Actually, you might want to post a link for the download of Discord for those who still need to install it. That would be a good idea. Yuga, can you do that, please?
Discord muss nicht installiert werden.
Yeah,
es
no,
kann
I-
auf dem PC gleich ausgeführt werden.
You mean on a tab or something like that?
Yep.
All right, okay. So you don't need to download it if you're in a rush. So that's good as well. Actually, you know, there are still 2 events coming up this year, which will be great as fuck. Sorry for those words, but actually the last and the one prior will be on New Year's Eve and on Christmas Eve. So on December the 21st and December the 31st, there will be both times a Touhou stream, both special. One is a Christmas special, the other is a New Year special. And we will, at that time, we will have to be correcting our time. For you guys outside of Germany and Europe, it won't have any influence, but for the guys watching us and listen to us in Europe, the time will change because of summertime changing to wintertime. So we will do the stream, I guess, hour prior, earliest, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., maybe even 6 p.m. and expand for another hour. But we will have to wait and see, as I've got to see how much power that will take me and how much motivation there is. No, Linia, there won't be a 24-hour stream. Forget it. you guys always come up with a 24-hour stream? You know how much my throat is dying after every stream. Well, you can just download, if you Google it. I can't send the links on the stream. Why the hell can't you send the links on the stream?
I can't.
Because you're too stupid to just copy and paste or what?
Nein! No!
Oh, now she's upset.
Look at what you did, so. Look at what you did.
Diggy diggy ding dang. I don't care. I don't care. Well, sorry.
You get the free kick.
Where?
I don't know.
Actually, you can't right now. 72 hours? Guys, come on. You really want to see me struggle, right? I would have sent the link in a chat myself, but YouTube stops non-admins for sending links in the chat. Good thing to know that I've got the power. Oh, actually, I could give you the admin rights to do that, Yuka.
Das wäre mal nett. Schön, dass es dir jetzt auffällt.
No, actually, I was thinking about if I really should allow you that or I should block that forever, as I don't know what you're gonna link. As a moderator. Here we go. Okay, you've got now moderating rights, I guess.
Thanks.
And
I believe the overwhelming response from chat is that it's only you, so.
you need to be...
And apparently Satori would pay money to see you struggle.
Here we go. Link to Discord. Here we go. It looks quite funny with Yuka with a little mechanic wrench in her hand. Actually, I've got the idea that she's using that one to kill me later.
Yep.
I've got a crowbar. I've got one too. Let's kill them all. Okay, that was a bit too much. Well, if we'd like to see you suffer, we'd start at 144 hour. Oh gosh, guys.
And this is why I enjoy this chat.
You guys are terrible. You're so
You guys are
mean.
amazing. Don't listen to So. You guys are amazing.
You're so mean. Why are you all favoring a 20? Okay, you know what? If this channel reaches 200 subscribers to the end of this year, I will do a 24-hour stream on actually someday. But it must be exactly, I need 200 subscribers, also enough music, and I've got to prepare myself for that one, so I would like to see if that happens. Someday, it means never. Yuka!
Yep.
Shut the fuck up. We might be terrible, but remember that we still love you. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I don't mean it.
Ich werde dich dran erinnern.
What you mean what I'm wearing right now? I could say I'm sitting all naked here, but that would be a little bit terrible for night and bring you nightmares. No, actually, I don't know what you mean. You mean what I'm wearing right now? I'm wearing a black shirt. Why? It might be a bit easier on your voice if you have a water or to sip during the songs. I know what you logic.
Huh?
No, I do that even, Alice. I doing that, but still. It's so much talking and also raging like hell for every stupid thing Yuka did.
What?
That means that every struggling from me comes from Yuka, so it's all Yuka's fault. Haha. No. I think we should make fake accounts of this channel. I can help you with the music part. Great stuff. Well, don't do fake accounts. I wouldn't take that one. I have 50 accounts on Touhou Piano on my laptop. 40 hours of Touhou Piano on my laptop. Well, we can take a few of them. I will explode myself. What?
That's bad. You should probably not do that.
Yeah, absolutely not. So what? Actually, Satori, I would really like to know why you're asking what I'm wearing right now.
Das ist eine gute Frage.
Are you guys stalking me or something like that? I'm watching out of my window, but nothing is happening. Or maybe it could be the crowd of millions standing in front of my door screaming, "We want to kill you." But I don't think so. If you ask me why you can't hear them, it's because I've got very nice, sound vibrations. I'm sure secured rooms. No, just kidding. Yeah. Back to a bit of music, I would say. What you put? Well, let's see what we can play. How about a little bit of Suika, as we haven't heard her today. And I would say we will play a little bit of a classic again. It's an unplugged classic by Suika. Hope you guys like it. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of a motivation song, and yeah, why I am afraid if she is really going to be a stalker yandere who is taking care that nobody else can stalk me. Actually, because she's already a lunatic.
Yay!
Not really that funny.
Absolutely no denial.
I think that would be a nightmare for me, especially as she is in a relationship, and then also her guy would go after me for stealing his girlfriend. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? It was her decision, not mine, and I'm not really into it.
Du tust mir so nicht leid.
Guys, please don't say that too loud. I've got this feeling I'm being really stalked. I had a dream last night. I was dreaming that somebody wrote me a message on my phone and was like, I know what you're eating right now. It was like, gosh, really? There was a stalker in my dreams. Yuka, I told you should stop that.
Aber.
Not no buts. Oh, my butt, Giri. Really.
Was?
Yeah. I've got this feeling to be stalked. I got the feel that somebody's watching me. I've got no private sphere.
Whoa.
Um, yeah, sometimes Racing Hard TV, you know it, but only if I'm outside, and then I got usually contact lenses. At home, I've got only my glasses. Yeah. If you are asking why Racing Hard knows that, because he's unfortunately the only guy right now here in the stream who knows me on a daily basis, and who knows how to make me suffer. However, we're
Man,
good buddies, right?
man, the chat is just really getting to you now, so
Sorry?
I'd watch out. Don't look out your window.
Oh my gosh, I saw something blinking in the woods. Is that a sniper rifle? Yeah, you know,
bin's
someone is
nicht.
looking at your back. I guess there can't be someone watching at my back, because behind me there's only a wall.
Naja,
Window, please.
die Wand schützt dich auch nicht.
My good. Thank you very much, Racing Hard TV. Unfortunately, you know me, I guess. No, I'm not taking that like that.
So,
Yeah,
du fühlst dich doch beobachtet.
certainly.
Vielleicht ist es ein Geist.
No, usually spirits and ghosts aren't that bad against me. I know that there's a ghost, a spirit of a little girl going around in this house, about 12 years old, I guess. She's more like a, vivid character. But the other one, the feel I've got is more like a, molester, stalker, pervert, something like that. And that is a girl that's absolutely a very strange maniac, and I'm not really keen to find out who it is. Dear all stalkers, there is a stalker of stalker. What? Well, I don't care anymore. Just do what you want to do. Whatever. Actually, 20 minutes to go until this stream itself ends. And I've got to say, thank you very much for sticking out with me so long. Shinozaki Sachiko, anyone? It's a white wall.
Ja, aber gut.
Wait a second. Why you guys know that there is a white wall behind me?
Those are actually relatively generic.
Actually, yeah, but even though. No, Linie, I'm not into ghost lollies, okay? Actually, I would, if she would be a little bit elder, I would think about it, but nah. Okay, that's it. Just screwing around. I think I'll hold my knife now. Oh gosh. The walls have eyes and ears, and also a lot of stalkers. Best non-Touhou vengeful spirit. Oh my god. Whatever. I was always fine with spirits. If I don't wake up tomorrow, that means you killed me. Well, it was all because of you guys. Nah, just kidding. Okay, back to music. One more song before we will release the link for the Discord channel. And the last song for right now is actually, because I'm in the good mood for that one, I would say I will play the song that I listened to yesterday night that I really enjoyed, and this was by where is this? There it is. No, it isn't. Then it must be here. And dress. Here it is. Is it? No, it isn't. What the hell? Where did I put this one? Actually, I'm a bit surprised now why I can't find the song. And there's always at 50 corpse party is cute, Sorry in advance. I'm a corpse party holic. Remember, so has Fujiwara name. Don't mess with him, guys. If don't wanna be burned alive. Oh yeah, good thing that you remember that, Kita. So in 7 minutes, so I don't care. Yeah, I think so. So admin for from Moko, blah, 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 and where do we got? There we go. So the last song before we will release the stream link will be Moonstruck Dance, Hatsunetsu Miko's. It's a Yukari remix, which is a disco funk, and actually this was a song request made by JD, one of our guests last time, before the last time. Hope you guys like it. Here we go.
Just stand under the moonlight. Now put your hands
So that was Under the Moonlight, and here goes for you the Discord account link for the stream, or better for the room, which is now published by Yuka. Please join in. Feel free to be our guest for the Afterglow team conference or group conference about with all you guys. We want to have a lot of fun with you, talk about things that you liked and so on. Of course, as always, we would like to listen to your feedback, and also if you've got any special topic you want to talk about, feel free to get it into it. As we are now getting into the close of the stream itself, oh my gosh, it's already been 3 hours. Can you imagine that? It's crazy. And I've got to say, we had one of our most viewed streams right now again, with 12 visitors in an average rate. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sticking out with us, and as well, thank you, really, thank you so much for being with us tonight, Shinky. It was amazing. It was a great stream with you. Hope you
Thank you for
enjoyed
saying
it.
that. And again, as I probably will still say at least one more time, I absolutely enjoyed being here, and I thank you guys for inviting me on.
Awesome. Thank you so much for stick up with us, and as well, Shinka will be as well in the Discord talk in a few minutes with us. And you guys also, if you have questions, you can ask them there. As last thing that happened is happening today is, as always, that in a group we usually go for a little bit of farewell, but it's only but it still takes a little bit until that. So in the meantime, you will maybe hear now again that my laptop has a little bit of a sound, but no, today it's quiet. Great to know. Okay, the thing is that you know that last stream I didn't allow any requests, as I wanted to get everything going properly, as it was a test one, and this one is now a little bit more different, actually. That hold on for a second. Actually I wanted to test something, and it worked actually, which is good. And it was actually a song request made by Akatrias, which was Lyric Records' Aimless Voyage, which will be played as the closing song today after our demoderation is finished. And yeah, for that one, I want, Shinky, can you do something like a special farewell for all of the visitors? Maybe on a special way of, maybe with a bit of rapping, or a bit of something special, just to get a special kind of a farewell right now. You can also go with some slang or accent with it. We would really like to have a little bit of this. Thanks for the stream, and see you next time thing, but on your special way, on the Shinky way.
Well, as I've said before, it's definitely been a bit of a early morning start for me, and I'm glad in this case I got to be a part of it. Though I don't necessarily have something entirely too special, even with everybody kind of tripping in chat every so often. But I actually really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys do come back for the next stream and streams to follow, because this is absolutely really enjoyable. I'm glad I got to be a part of it, and it actually kind of humbles me to be able to experience this both as a viewer and as somebody that got to be a guest. So hopefully I shall see you guys next time, and who knows, maybe I might actually be back.
All right then, thank you very much for that one. And if you have got problems with Discord, just contact Yuka. She will inform you about the further problems, but I think it should be okay. Well, I hope for Satori Oshi that it will work out fine. And Yuka, well, it's your time to say goodbye for the stream, at least right now, on your way.
Auf Wiedersehen und bis zum nächsten Mal.
And I will finish it up again with, my way of saying it, first in Japanese. 皆さん、今回もまたどうもありがとうございました。ぜひまた来週見てください。では、それまで、さようなら。Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, and take it easy. Have a nice week. Have a nice night, and we will see you all now in the later in the Discord room, I hope. But now for the finishing blow, I could say, we will go with Lilac Records, Aihara Yuki, Aimless Voyage. Hope you like it, and till the next stream, peace out.